Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into something that is closer than you think. So this is going to be an event, a situation, maybe a certain unfolding in your life that it's ready for it to happen now and it's approaching you. It's closer than you think. So yeah, as always, we do have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Well, my beautiful pile number 1, if you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading and your message for today about something that is closer than you think. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 1. Have the beautiful unicorn card for today, and you also have the rose quartz point crystal. So welcome to your reading, pile number 1. Let's get right into your message and let's figure out what is closer than you think to you in this time. Again, I'm setting the intention for this to be an event, a situation, an unfolding that, you know, it's divine timing for this to happen now. Maybe some of you are not realizing that this is happening or that is approaching you, and Spirit would like to bring more clarity to you about it. So let's start with your tarot cards for pile number 1. Spirit, can you please give us the guidance? What is closer than pile number 1 is aware? Oh my god, okay, wow. Okay, I'm seeing here the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Swords as well. I feel like you guys don't see this coming because some of you are still in the state of like maybe feeling hurt by a situation, feeling disappointed or heartbroken from a certain situation. Like maybe some of you are still feeling a little bit sad. It does feel like you're kind of still in this maybe state of like something didn't work out for me, this didn't go my way, or something like that, right? There is this kind of state of like heartbreak that maybe you're experiencing. Maybe you feel betrayal right now, and you feel this way and you're not realizing with the moon here that there's a new path opening up for you in this time is what I'm hearing from Spirit. I feel like while some of you are still feeling maybe this heartbreak or betrayal from a certain situation, maybe even people in your life, you're not realizing the new path that is unfolding on your journey right now. So let's see, where is this path leading you, Spirit? Can you please give us more clarification here? Oh my god, the 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're going to have one of the biggest comebacks of your life, pile number 1. Like, I'm really sensing, especially the 6 of Wands coming after that 3 of Swords, I definitely feel like this is you like rising from the ashes, like you having one of the biggest comebacks of your life. And you're still in the dark about this. I feel like you're still not so aware that maybe the current situation that you're in is going to lead to something like this because it doesn't look like it, right? That's something that I'm feeling from your energy. It's like a lot of you feel like maybe certain things didn't work out for you, or certain relationships maybe fell through for you. Maybe some of you feel like certain people betrayed you, right? I feel like you're kind of in that state, but you're not realizing that you're currently walking the path towards enlightenment. You're not realizing right now that you're currently on the way to victory, on the way to success. And I do get this message of like whatever didn't work out wasn't in alignment and you're meant for something better. So we also have we have the 5 of Swords here. I feel like you need to know that whoever left your life or whatever left your life wasn't in your alignment with your highest good. And I'm seeing this being protection. I'm hearing protection. You were being protected by situations or by people that weren't in alignment for your highest good. And I feel like this is something that you're going to also be able to start to realize right now, that you walking away from something, you choosing to, I feel, face the future is going to turn out to also be one of the biggest blessings for you. But you don't see the victory, the success that's coming your way. You guys really don't see it because you're still focusing in some way on maybe like this, I don't know, with the 5 of Swords, like sometimes it can be like this, I guess this kind of drama energy, or like this petty energy, right? And maybe you're still focusing on that, but you're not realizing the kind of alignment you're in right now. It still hasn't like fully manifested in your reality. So some of you are still maybe going back and forth with the past or certain people. Maybe there are people who are being a little bit like, maybe they're not being the most supportive of you, or it's kind of like this feeling of you feel like people are not supporting the version of you who you want to become. Yeah, okay, Spirit is giving me the message right now. So it's like I feel a lot of you kind of have this energy of like people, and these people who I trusted, or these situations that I trusted, are not supporting the version of me who I'm wanting to become. And I see that a lot of you want to be very successful. Maybe you want to be famous. Maybe you want to be seen. So there's like this energy of judgment. Maybe you feel judged. I feel like you're surrounded by a lot of small-minded people, and that's why you feel like you don't fit in, or you might be feeling judged here. Can we please get more clarification, Spirit? So we have also the Eight of Cups here. I feel like you're ready to walk away, right? So something that is really close to you right now is this new path that's being forged for you. And I do see a lot of you leaving behind comfort, safety, but also like what you've known up until now. Because I'm kind of getting this energy of what the situation that you might be finding yourself in has served you until this point. But it's also like not allowing you to grow. It feels like maybe the current people in your life are outdated. Yeah, I'm hearing the word outdated. And there is something specific about connections here, I feel, for this pile. Like, these could be people that are just like, they don't dream as big as you. Their vision is not as big as yours. So that's why you might feel judged by them. It's like you want to do this thing, like you have this crazy dream, but maybe you feel like people are saying that you're crazy, or that you're not. Maybe they see you even as cringy or something like that. Like, I don't know, I'm getting this energy if you guys are not feeling supported by your environment, but I do feel like you're ready to walk away. And we have the Devil. So yeah, the Devil can come up in situations where we're kind of stuck in this very toxic cycle, or we feel tied to certain situations, or maybe even people in our life that they don't resonate. You know, it's toxic, it's suffocating, it's not allowing you to be who you want to be. And I feel like there have been either certain connections or like things you have been engaging in that have been like preventing you from your success. This can be self-sabotage, limiting beliefs. It can be people who are placing these limiting beliefs on you, right? I feel like there has been some frustration here for you, pile number one, of like, you know what you're capable of doing, but also in a way you feel like you just can't get it out of you. And I do feel like this has caused like a lot of inner disharmony for you, which is something that I'm feeling, but you're ready to walk away from this energy. So even though I feel like this reading might find you while you're still in this kind of mindset, while you're still in this energy, but what you don't see coming and what's closer than you think is actually your new path that's being forged for you. So a lot of you will find a new way, is what I'm hearing. It's like you're walking in a new direction. What else is your guidance for today upon the one? We have perseverance. Okay. So yeah, you're being called to persevere, to stand strong even in the energy of maybe defeat, maybe the energy of feeling not supported. But I hope that you know that spiritually you're always supported. So persevere. It's not worth it to give up, is what I'm hearing, because look at the success that's being prepared for you, and it's actually closer than you think. Some of you might feel like this would take a long time, but I don't really feel like it is. Okay. We also have spiritual. So a lot of you might be like feeling more spiritually connected in this time. I see you spiritually connecting a lot more. Maybe you're trying to spend more time alone as well. Wow, we have love. Look at I'm seeing this as like your guides, your ancestors, your angels sending you love. That it's kind of like this message of, even if you feel lack of support on earth, there is so much support for you in the angelic realm. There's so much support for you in the universe, because I feel like Spirit always has your back. You know, higher source always has your back. And I do feel like you're heavily protected. Like there's so much protection around you. As you see, like this string, there's a string around, I feel like these people are putting up like a string, and I'm seeing this as like you are being protected right now from certain people or situations that are not for your highest good. And I'm hearing this is not I'm hearing for maybe a specific group of you. It's not that these people can do anything for you. It's just they're keeping you stuck. That's how you're being protected. And that's why I feel like a lot of you might be like feeling like you need to leave certain connections behind or leave certain things behind because they feel outdated. So it's not in the way of like they can do something to you, but it's in the way of like I guess what they're doing to you is not allowing you to grow, right? Because they're keeping you stuck in the same kind of mindset, and something in you is ready to elevate in this time. Wow, we have the synchronicity. So we also have intuition. That's the thing, guys. You have a sixth sense. So what is your sixth sense saying? Tune into that. Things are not always as they appear in reality, right? I feel like a lot of times we ignore our intuition, we ignore our sixth sense. And maybe there is a part of you saying that all of this feels so synchronized. All of these people leaving my life that no longer resonate, maybe it feels very synchronized, right? Does it feel like it's preparing you for something bigger? Because I feel like it is. And notice the synchronicities, because you might have been through situations like this in your past as well, and see what came out after that. You know, when I've had situations like this in my past, something good always really came out of it. And that's why I'm really confident into channeling your message for today, because I feel like, yeah, oh my god, I'm not broken, I'm unfolding. So this is, I feel like, leading to a lot of beautiful things for you. Let's end your reading with your last message, pile number 1. Spirit, any last guidance for those who felt drawn to this pile? The unknown is a doorway, not a dead end. So that's the thing. I feel like you need to know that you're not at a dead end at all, which is maybe what it appears like in your life, right? Maybe in your reality, this is what you feel like. But Spirit is saying, if you persevere, a whole new reality is going to open up for you, because I feel like you're really in the state of like shifting realities right now. Like you're really in the state of things in the universe changing for you. It feels like mountains are being moved in your favor right now, pile number 1. And I hope that you realize that the current maybe ending that was presented in your life is not Spirit saying no, but it's Spirit saying go this way. This is better for you. This is your way to growth. Not this path that you've been following, but this other way, right? I feel like there is like this redirection that's happening for you right now that is taking you out of this toxic environment and placing you in a higher state of being. You're being aligned towards higher people is what I'm feeling as well. So pile number 1, that's what I have for your message today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading and your message for today about something that is approaching you and that is closer than you think. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to this beautiful card here with the black cat. And you also have the white star crystal for today. So welcome to your reading, pile number 2. This is going to be your message about something that is closer than you think. So I'm setting the intention for this to be an event, an unfolding, a situation in your life that it's divine timing for it to happen right now, and maybe you just don't see it coming, maybe you're not aware of it, and Spirit would like to bring it to your attention. So I'm going to start with your tarot cards, pile 2, and let's see what is your guidance. I feel like already there is a new version of you that's emerging, pile number 2. So this is how you might know that this is your pile. I'm hearing this is your confirmation. I feel like you're transforming, a new version of you is emerging in this time. Spirit, what is something that pile number 2 is not seeing coming their way? What is in store for this pile? Oh my God, I'm hearing your purpose. I'm hearing the purpose and the love of your life. Your destiny. Pile number 2. You've stepped into alignment. You have the King of Cups here as well on the bottom of the deck. So there is, I also feel a destined person coming in. This is like the love of your life, but also your purpose. And this is also maybe coming after a very like long period. I feel like this pile has been working really hard. They have been trying to build something here. It's like you have been trying to build a very stable life for yourself, and I want to tell you that alignment is closer than you think. We have strength. So I feel like you're being encouraged to stay strong in this time. I do feel like you have been working a lot, you have been investing a lot of effort, dedication, and it's all going to be worth it, is what you need to hear, pile number 2. And that's, I feel, the honest message that Spirit would like to deliver, is that what you have been working for up until now, it's much closer than you think. And some of you are not seeing it because you're still you're so invested in your work, right? I feel like a lot of you're so invested into your work, and you're so invested into doing what's necessary in order to bring this vision to life, that you're not even realizing how alignment is approaching, how the unfolding of your vision is approaching in this time. Because a lot of you're still focused, and maybe you feel like you need to work a lot more, and you feel like there are years and years and years that you will need to keep doing this for. But I want to tell you that what you have been working for up until now, it's actually very nearby. And I feel like you will have, I'm hearing from Spirit, you will start to see signs of it show by the end of the year even. Because I did see the 10 of Wands, which is resembling an ending of a cycle, right? And I feel like as we're closing the year, a lot of you are actually going to start to see major signs in the way of progress, in the way of success manifesting in your life from this effort that you have been investing in, from this hard work and just perseverance, right? It's more about the perseverance that you have been doing. So I feel like Spirit is sending you a lot of strength. Know that alignment is coming in for you, and I'm also feeling that there is like the love of your life. A lot of you are manifesting your soulmate, you're manifesting the love of your life. So this is also something that you might not see coming, as I feel this pile has been so invested into work that you actually don't see that the love of your life is going to come into your life very soon. What else, pile number 2? What is something that is closer than you think? We have the 3 of Pentacles here. I do feel like there is an important maybe collaboration that's going to be happening for you. Maybe this is something that you're starting, but I do feel like there's an important collaboration. I feel like there's a lot of alignment coming in when it comes to your work, right? I feel like this pile here, I'm sensing a lot of career energy. I'm sensing a lot of like, yeah, job, work energy is what Spirit is saying. We also have the 5 of Wands. So I'm hearing jealousy. Okay, I'm hearing jealousy, and what you're about to receive, pile number 2, will put you in a position where a lot of people aspire and desire to be. I'm also hearing that some of you are attracting somebody famous in your life. This might be a confirmation. Maybe you are becoming famous, but I do feel like you will be put in this position where some people may be jealous of you, because it's a very favorable position that you're stepping in. This kind of alignment, this kind of unfolding that's coming in your life, I feel like it also required a lot of you to overcome yourself in some kind of aspect, to overcome a lot of your limiting beliefs that you had about yourself, to overcome a lot of insecurities and fears. And I feel like a lot of you are actually losing the fear of being seen. That's something that I'm hearing. You're getting ready to step into the spotlight. So you will be put in this position where you maybe are also like exposed to like negative comments in the way, but I feel like that shouldn't concern you, because I see that the support that you will receive is going to be much bigger than maybe the criticism. But I do feel that a lot of you are kind of stepping in the spotlight. And maybe this is something that you're not seeing coming right now, pile number 2, just because a lot of you maybe have been also on like this 10-year journey of trying to make this happen. And I feel like you've really done everything. This is something that maybe you haven't even told many people about, but I feel like this is the time when the spotlight is approaching you, is also what I'm hearing. So what else? Oh my God, we have the strength again. I definitely feel like you need to persevere. You need to give your final push, pile number 2, because this alignment is closer than you think. And I really feel like something about it is going to start to unfold by the end of the year or early 2026. Like, this is going to be the time frame, because I know that most of you will watch this video when this comes out. It's going to unfold in this period for you, and you need to persevere right now, like more than ever. Like, I mean, you've done so much already. You do not want to let all of that go to waste. So we have the Death card, and there is some nudity on this card, so I'm gonna have to cover it. And the last straw. Wow. So it does feel like you're kind of like at your last try, you're at the last straw of something. Death is a big energy of transformation, is a big energy of change, and I feel like what's dying off is kind of the old version of you, the old version of you who was scared to be seen, who felt scared to be judged. But I don't know why I'm getting this energy of you, pile number 2. It's like you're kind of starting to have this energy of like, I'm just gonna say whatever I feel like I need to communicate, regardless of whether certain people will accept it or not, regardless whether people are going to judge me or not about it. Because remember, you're not creating for those people. You're not creating for the people who are not going to be into what you're creating. You're creating for the people who will enjoy your work, who will enjoy what you have to say, what you have to speak. And I do feel like there is like this death coming in of the old version of you, who was maybe self-sabotaging you, who was not allowing you to be your authentic self. But there's a new version emerging right now, is what I'm feeling. There's a new version emerging from you. Allow this new blooming to unfold. What else, pile number 2? What is closer than you think? Do you have any more guidance? We have manifest. So are you guys manifesting something? Are you manifesting maybe fame? Are you manifesting being in the spotlight? Are you manifesting your soulmate? Are you manifesting the love of your life? Are you manifesting your purpose, your destiny? Because it's here. What you're manifesting is closer than you think. And we have enchanted. We have the fairy here. I feel like this pile has a lot of like magical energy, is what I'm sensing from you. And you have like this very magical, mystical aura. Something about you is really enchanted right now. Something about you feels like it almost feels to me like you're putting a spell on yourself in your life. You know? It's like, I'm hearing a lot of you have been spending more time alone. This might be confirmation. But it feels to me like you're currently putting like a spell on your life. Like, this is what manifestation to me is also. It's like you're putting a spell on yourself. You're putting a spell on your life. What else? Okay, we have the fear. So I feel like this is something that you're really working through in this time. Let me get another card. For pile number 2, what is the guidance? Oh, we have the light, but look who's winning, you know? I do feel like you will be able to overcome a certain fear. To me, this is a fear of being seen, fear of being in the light, maybe fear of sharing your light because of judgment. We have wish. So it's such an interesting energy here that I'm getting, pile number 2. But I feel like you've had this specific wish in your life, right, that you have been wanting to manifest. But also a lot of fear attached to it, maybe because it means a lot to you, but maybe this fear is also coming from not feeling enough for this wish. But this wish is much closer than you think, and some of you are not seeing it, right? Maybe that's why you're also a little bit afraid. Is it really gonna come true for me? Is this like this light that I have envisioned for myself, is it really going to come true? But Spirit wants to confirm that the wish is much closer than you think. And I also open up the deck in half right now. The unknown holds gifts wrapped in silence. So maybe if you're feeling like the spirit of your life feels more silent than usual, then this is your pile. Just know that silence sometimes brings the biggest gifts. And let's get your final card for today, pile number 2. Oh my god, okay. We have a lot of cards here. I'm going to shuffle the deck once again. Only one card, Spirit. What is the last guidance for pile 2? I'm not too late, I'm right on soul time. So I feel like this is a beautiful way to end your reading, because you guys need to know that you haven't missed out on anything. You haven't missed your moment. That's like the biggest thing I feel. A lot of you maybe have like this fear of like missing your moment, like missing the opportunity to manifest this in your life, to manifest this wish. But Spirit wants to say you're not late. You haven't missed out on anything. In fact, this is the perfect time for it to unfold, and it's much closer than you think. Some of you maybe haven't seen much of its unfolding, and that's kind of what has been worrying you. It's like, okay, when is it gonna happen? Because maybe you have like this conception of like this needs to take like years and years to build, but sometimes like certain people just do underground work for like 10 years and then all of a sudden it happens for them. Like there isn't really like a specific pattern to it, and that's why I would encourage you to keep an open mind that even if nothing has manifested regarding this wish in your life yet, things can change in a couple of months, like in the span of a couple of months. So I don't want you to worry about it, and Spirit just wants to say nothing is happening, you're not missing out on anything, you're not too late on anything. Everything is going to unfold in the perfect time, and you will be able to see it with your own eyes. So pile number 2, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading and your message for today, all about something that is closer than you think. So pile number 3, for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 3. You have this card here with the butterfly and the key, and you also have the purple moonstone. So welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Let's get right into your message, and let's see what is happening for you, what is unfolding. You know, I'm setting the intention for this to find you before something unfolds for you, an event, a specific situation that maybe you're not aware of, you don't see this coming. I'm having a hard time concentrating with you, pile number 3, because Spirit is like already communicating me messages for you. And the first thing that I heard for you is a lot of you are unlocking your key potential. Your potential is here, your talent is surfacing up. So you're mastering something, you're mastering an ability, a talent, maybe you're discovering a new talent, but I'm hearing something about unlocking your key potential. So let's get into your cards. Let's see what's unfolding for you and what's closer than you think. For pile 3, Spirit, what is closer than they think? Oh my god, we have the 8 of Pentacles here with the bees. Okay, and we have, wow, 6 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, what is closer than you think, pile number 2? What I'm getting for you here is exactly, it feels like you're mastering something. You're going to be unlocking this spirit where things start to do really well for you when it comes to maybe like a business, or when it comes to like a talent that you have, like a service that you might be offering. I'm hearing something is taking off, something is taking a turn for the better. You're gonna start to get busier, you're gonna start to see more things come in. I'm seeing this energy of things picking up and a momentum building, especially if you guys have like an online business, or if you're working as a freelancer. Maybe there's something that you have been developing, or a skill that you have been wanting to use as your job, your career. This is something that will be happening for you, and this time is like I'm seeing you being able to use a skill as your work, or being able to have like a business take off. You also do have the 2 of Swords here on the bottom of the deck, and I'm hearing something about crossroads. This might be a time when some of you actually get to transition to a job that you really enjoy to do. So you might be in this energy of needing to make an important decision, because I feel like, okay, this is interesting. Spirit is saying what you have been working on is about to become bigger, and it's no longer going to be a side hustle for some of you, is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing your work is going to become so busy that you might need to hire people. So there is this energy for you, pile number 3, of what is closer than you think is like something about your job taking off, something about your business, about your career, about your talent taking off to the point where it's no longer going to be a side hustle anymore, to the point where it's not going to be something that you're maybe doing alone. There is this energy of maybe like you needing to bring in more people, you needing to hire people. But 2 of Swords, it's like you're finding yourself in a place of like crossroads. Like, okay, which way do I go now? Because you have like two paths presented, right? I want to say it's like you're finally able to enjoy work is what I'm hearing. Like there's pleasure in work. Wow, we have the World card and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you're starting a new chapter here when it comes to your work, and some of you are maybe even relocating for work. Maybe there's something new about your work coming in, but there's like this energy of there's improvement for your work. There's a transitional energy in your work, in the area of your work, in the area of your craft, your talent, your business. And I see you transitioning. Maybe you're expanding worldwide. Maybe you are moving across the world for your job. But Ace of Cups, like this will come in before things start to feel like they're overflowing, right? So there's this sense of like things overflowing for you when it comes to an aspect of your work. And there is an important decision that you will need to make. So for some of you, this might be like, do I move for my job? Do I relocate? Do I expand my business worldwide? Do I finally make this my full-time job? Like I'm hearing these kinds of things for you, pile number 3. So this is something that I feel it's approaching you. It's closer than you think. What else is the guidance that you have for pile 3? Oh, wow. We have the audacity. So yeah, this is, I feel, quite like an energy of like you going your way. You like, maybe some of you are really like about to take a flight somewhere. But I see you're being presented with this opportunity in your work that it's like, it's either now or never, right? I feel like a lot of you are going to have like this opportunity to make a certain change and transition in the area of your work. Maybe this is like your field. Maybe it's like, again, like moving somewhere for a job, or I'm seeing, what I keep hearing is an important transition in your career. And because this is a general reading, it's a YouTube reading, it's going to be different for all of you, like the way this manifests in your life. But in the end, it still leads to some form of expansion with the world. Like it still leads to some form of growth. And the audacity, it's kind of like reminding me like you having the audacity to do this. Like maybe to some people, this is going to feel like a big risk, or this is going to feel like something, you know, really crazy. But it's your time. I mean, you have the eye here. I do feel like you're quite aware, you're quite awake, and you're making a very conscious decision. Listen to your gut feeling as well. Like if your gut is saying this is gonna work, then it's gonna work. That's the thing with the Two of Swords, is like a lot of times we have to trust our inner gut feeling that sometimes knows more than the eye, sometimes knows more than the logical mind. I feel like, at least for me, like my gut has never failed me. And always when I listen to the truth in my gut, I always got a really good outcome. Because I feel like you're being presented with like this really good opportunity, and some of you just need to take it. Like you're gonna take it. That's what I'm hearing. What else? Pile number 3. What is closer than you think? Okay. Wow, we have magical. We also have evolve. So also there is like somebody doing some construction work right now. So I hope that they stop soon and there's not much interruptions in the reading. You have mystical and you have evolve, right? So I do feel like this opportunity is leading to evolution. Also, you have relax. I feel like the relaxation will come as a result of things falling into place. It's like you finally get in this state of like harmony. I want to say when it comes to work, pile number 3, I feel like also your work is evolving in the way of like you being able to relax more, whether this is like you finding your job more enjoyable, or maybe it's you not needing to put in so many hours into your work and that's why you get to relax. But I do feel there is like this form of like relaxation, or like you finding yourself more into your job. What else is coming in for pile number 3, Spirit? Can we please get the guidance for those who felt drawn to this pile? What is closer than they think? Okay, we have patience. So I do feel like this is something that you have been very patient about, right? This is something that, yeah, we have yes as well. So just know that this is happening. Maybe you're going to need to be a little bit more patient here. Be patient for a little bit longer. But also I'm seeing the time is up card. So even if you need to be patient, it's not going to be for too long. It's not going to take years. It's not going to take months. It's going to start to unfold very quickly. So to put it in short, I do feel like what's close to you, pile number 3, is just this new opportunity for your work where a lot of you get to transition to doing something that you feel passionate about. Maybe making something your full-time job, or maybe moving towards a job that feels more fulfilling, moving in a different country for a job. But I'm seeing you being able to make a transition in your work that leads to more happiness, that leads to evolution, leads to growth. And it might feel like a risk. It might feel like, you know, maybe you moving to a different country for a job feels like it's something that requires a lot, right? Like the audacity to do it. But I feel like this is something that is totally meant for you. So let's see, what is your final card, your last guidance, pile number 3. I feel like your reading was so short, no? But Spirit was very quick. What is your last guidance for today, pile number 3? Okay, I am safe in the space I occupy, even when fear visits. So maybe some of you are still feeling like a little bit, you know, uncertain. I mean, the fear is always going to be there, but it's just about us shutting it away. And again, I feel like you will be presented with this opportunity of like, do I go for it or not? Like, it's either now or never. It's like what I'm hearing, crossroads. So there's this energy of crossroads, like, do I do it now or do I just not do it at all? And I feel like what the reason why this card came out for you is like Spirit wanting to say, like, even if a certain energy of like fear surfaces up for you, know that you're safe to make the decision that's going to make you happy. And I'm hearing choose expansion. So again, because this is a general reading, the way this is going to manifest in your life is going to be different for each and every one of you. But either way, you will be presented with an opportunity to expand, and that's how you will be able to recognize the right choice for you. Spirit is saying choose the option that will lead to expansion. Choose the option that is more daring, that is maybe feels like a leap of faith, but at the end of the day, the leap of faith is what leads to growth, right? The leap of faith is what leads to expansion, to evolution. So choose the path that will lead to expansion for you. We also have, when I forget who I am, I return to my breath. So know that everything is going to be okay, right? Know that everything is going to be okay. And sometimes we really do forget who we are and we get caught up in the world and worries and stress. But every time you do so, just return back to you, take a breath, and just tell yourself, I can totally do this. Like, I can totally handle an opportunity like this. I can totally handle a move like this. I do feel like there's this energy of also pacing yourself. Like, you don't need to rush this entire process, but at the end of the day, you will be, I feel, presented with this opportunity of like, you either do it now or I don't know when else, right? Maybe a little bit later, but still you have the choice to do it now. So even if you start to feel a little bit like, you know, the worry, the fear starts to get to you, I feel like Spirit wants to encourage you to still move past the fear that surfaces up and choose the best option for you. Choose the option that will use your talents, that will let you express yourself to your fullest potential. But pile number 3, I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.